May 19, 2025. Medfield Warriors coming into town here to play your Dover-Sherborn Raiders. I'm Brad Crandall alongside Cam Crandall, Elsa Sukso on camera, bringing you today's action. The Raiders right now are 12-4. They've been playing pretty good lacrosse, not going to lie. Medfield right now is 14-3 though, so Raiders a little bit of an underdog, but I think this might be a pretty close game. We'll see.
And let me wrestle this headphone onto my head. How are we doing today?
We're good. We're good.
Cam Crandall, looking forward to this rivalry game.
Yeah, you know, it's 57 degrees right now outside. It's windy too, and it feels like 46.
Yeah, I'm out here going to be doing a couple Instagram highlights. Hopefully non-stop action, but I'm hoping that it doesn't get any colder also.
Yes, for sure. Got John Olenek going to face off right now against Simon Hart to get this game going. Medfield wearing their baby blue helmets with gray jerseys going right to left. Raiders wearing their whites with black helmets going left to right.
And Olenek is one of their 4 captains, so I'm sure we'll be saying his name a lot today.
Yep, here he is going to pass it back. Finding Lusby. Lusby quickly dishes it off, but it gets by the target, and Richards, I think, might have been the last one to hit it. Yes, he did. Eddie Breslin going to throw it in here for Medfield. Or just run it in. Breslin passes back. I know, right? Passes up to a player that I don't see the number.
Looks like 14.
14. Oh, good stuff there from the Raiders. And they pick it up, and they're running back. This is Kramer now with some speed. Kramer dishing off to Sullivan. Sullivan to Fowler. Fowler going in that far side corner. Fowler. Look at this. Fowler trying to make it to the net. Great defense, though, from that Warrior.
Yeah, he really didn't give Fowler an inch right there.
What do you think about this baby blue on gray contrast? It's kind of tough for the numbers, but look at that. Atwood finishing that one off. What a play. A little tic-tac-toe.
Striking first against a really good Medfield team, too. That's a great sign for the Raiders to start off.
Yeah, you know, that was awesome. Hartnett back to Fowler, right up to Atwood. What a goal, and what a way to start off the game. 1-0. 10:47 left to go in the first. Raiders. And you Raider fans got to feel good about that one, getting the first one.
Yeah, and to comment on the jerseys, I definitely don't love it, the gray on baby blue.
I mean, yeah, like it looks
like
cool.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say,
cool,
I like how it looks, but reading the numbers is a little tough.
Agreed.
So,
yeah, too light
as
colors.
an announcer, you don't love it, but as a fan, I definitely think they're nice.
Yeah, exactly. This is ready with it, turned it over. Great defense here from Krellin. Krellin with it now, dishes off to Sullivan. Sullivan towards the net. Oh, just wide, but Raiders there to pick it up.
Yeah, 2 Raiders actually in the back there.
Yeah, Fowler and Olsen. Fowler with it now. Running over in the corner, pass up to Atwood. Atwood turns around, looks for something. He's going to fire it over to Hartnett. Hartnett finding Cavallero. Cavallero making a run. Pass it back to Fowler. Fowler, a little swim move there, getting defended pretty well by a Warrior. Fowler absorbing that check, keeping his balance too. Sullivan now passing it to Cavallero. Back to Sullivan. Sullivan bobbles it for a second though, and Mustang's able to take it. Crossing the 50-yard plane, running with it is number 29, fires it and scores.
And I just want to correct you, it's not the Mustangs.
Kermey, thanks. That always happens. Kermey getting a goal there with a nice takeaway from a bobbled pass. Wow, yeah. The long stick defender just turning on the jets and firing one.
What a heads up play too. He jumped on that ball as soon as it was loose.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I mean, in a lot of games you don't see that. They tend to give them that extra foot or two. So that was a very heads up play and great hustle by Medfield.
Yeah, just turning it around real quick. Now you got Kane passing it up. Oh, good defense though. I think that was Geeson knocking it loose. Archie trying to find something.
It looked like he was going to haul it downfield for a second.
Yep, Geeson now with it, crosses the 50-yard. Running, good speed. Going to pass it to Olsen. Olsen getting hacked a little bit. All in good fun.
That's a bit of a size difference right there.
Yeah, Olsen, not the biggest guy out there, but he's
got
mighty.
Tenacity.
Yeah, he plays like he's tall. Hartnett up to Hart, and Hart
luckily had time to pick it up there.
Atwood now coming down with it. Atwood with a shot just missing. But look at that, Olsen gonna beat the Warrior to the sideline.
Yeah, like you said, mighty in his ways.
Yeah,
Olsen with the speed right there.
Mighty Mouse.
Oh, that was a classic.
Right, Olsen now. Has it in his left hand. Dishes it up to Hart. Hart to Sullivan. Sullivan. Back to Atwood. Atwood looking for an option here. Over to Hart. Hart very quick, gets bumped off. He's going to go back to his back up to Hartnett to Atwood. Atwood, a couple fakes there, finds Hartnett. Hartnett back to Fowler. 7:58 left to go in the first. We're all tied up here at 1. Sullivan up to Atwood. Atwood to Hartnett. Hartnett, nice little move there, and Warriors close in on him quick. Great defensive core the Warriors have, and they're showing right now. Atwood getting bumped off, getting hacked. Sticking with it, though. Good defense from Lusby. Ball's up, and Olsen finds Sullivan. Sullivan put the brakes on there for a second. Yeah. Thought about it.
He's not close enough to get that shot, I feel like, with 29 on him the way he is.
Yeah, all over him. Fowler trying to bring it up. Fowler, what a play. Henry Fowler getting his team up by a goal here. What an awesome individual effort there to just bring it around the net with a guy on him and just fire that low right side.
Yeah, and great job by Sullivan taking a bit of a beating, like I was saying, by 29, who was just all over him. And that is Charlie Kermy, so respectable play. And then Henry Fowler just opening up a great opportunity.
Yeah,
taking the lead with 7:06 left on the clock in the first, 2-1. So
last time these teams played each other, Medfield got the best of the Raiders. But this is a solid Raider team right now, and they've grown a lot. So as you can see here, they're looking pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a little later in the season too, so got to learn from the mistakes previously.
Yeah, you know, with good coaches like Dan Morris and Cam Keeley too, you're definitely going to get better as the season goes on.
Yeah, and just like I'm sure they watched the tape of the last game and such.
Absolutely.
You learn from it.
This is Olenek with it, fires it across the field. Kramer playing defense on the mystery number.
Yeah, see, that's when it's really tough, is when they're on the far end of the field.
Yeah.
And
oh, it was Breslin.
Okay.
Elsa, if you see that number, feel free to scream it out for me when I'm confused.
Ooh, and the wind is getting it good, I tell you.
The wind is howling.
Yes.
Yeah, so Raiders have it. They're just walking it up to their 45, just taking it real easy here.
Warriors.
What did I say?
Raiders.
Oh, my goodness. I'm having a day already, guys. Okay, ready now with it. Trying to get ready. He's on the 35. Trying to get by Kramer. Kramer doing a good job sticking with him. Now Krellin switched. Hacked him a bit. Warriors working the ball up. Dishes off to Dodge. Dodge trying to take it to the middle. Dodging a few people. Krellin hacked him a few times, though. Nice stuff. This is Geeson bumping. Yeah, oh, they're going to call Geeson on that. But
clean,
it looked like,
I
thought it was clean, too, because he bumped him. And then the kid took a few steps, then he fell because he was slightly off balance.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
I didn't see anything dirty by Geeson.
But Braden Sutton now getting an opportunity. Yeah.
As long as you call it on both ends, though, that's really what matters. So we'll see how these refs call the rest of the game. Or those calls right there, a little push over, whether it's...
Yeah, you mean like call it equally.
Fairly, yes.
You know? Yeah. All right, yeah, Medfield not with the best opportunity, though. They got it kind of far out. Now you got Sutton with it. He's going to center it up to number 17, Lusby. Lusby back to Sutton. Back to Lusby. Over the side. Quick passing here from the Warriors. Oh, look at that. Excellent play from Newmarker. Getting that ball back. Quick pass to Archie.
See how far
Archie
down the field he goes with this one.
Wearing those sweatpants. Apsis hauls one. And, oh, look at that. Nice play from Olsen, knocking it loose.
Almost picking it up, too.
Yeah. This is Drummond with it now, taking it for Medfield. He's going to go far side now, right on that 30. 25, dishes it off. Ball's in the corner now. Now Sutton has it for Medfield. Newmarker covering him. Newmarker doing a good job with that stick. Dishes it up here to Dunn. Dunn trying to work his way in. Raiders looking really good on defense too, except that play. As Sutton getting that goal.
Yeah, I mean, they did look good on defense, though. There's nothing to argue with that statement. It was just the fact that Medfield was able to get that shot off, and it was a pretty good one.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
It was a great play by Newmarker to force him to, like...
Yeah, Krellin playing great behind there, too. It's just...
It's one of those ones where I'm sure Abscess wants it back, but like I said, it was a good shot by Medfield.
Yeah,
all
it was.
Tied at 2 with 4 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, the junior, Braden Sutton, buried that one.
Yeah. And it was the quick release that Sutton had. He didn't hesitate with it. He just caught that and shot it.
Yeah.
It was almost like a one-motion type of thing.
That was a personal favorite of mine. Just kind of shoot it really quick before the goalie could get settled.
Yeah.
All right. Medfield's going to get this ball now. Oh, wait. What?
I don't even know. Yeah,
it's going to be Raiders'
Sweet.
ball. Yeah, that's good. This is Simon Hart with it. Scorers all knotted up here at 2. 4:04 left to go in the first quarter. We got ourselves a serious lacrosse game.
I was going to say, last time Medfield only let the Raiders get, I want to say it was like 3 or 4. It was very minimal for a goal, so.
Yeah, it was kind of a blowout, honestly.
Looking a lot better.
Look at this, Fowler. Bobbled it. Good defense, though. Oh, look at that. Oh, Olsen, quick scoop pass up, but gets by. Newmarker making a great play on it. Now Olsen with it. Olsen. Up to Hartnett. Hartnett to Atwood to Hart. Hart looking like he's going to try to make a run towards the net. Hart, good shot there and good save by Sanderson. Raiders trying to get the ball up. Medfield picks it up. Fowler got knocked over, too, in the process. And, oh, look at this. Quick stuff there from the Warriors, but Oh my gosh, how did Sutton keep that ball?
That was unreal right there.
I was actually very shocked about that.
So what he caught it like right on the goal line kind of and just managed to.
Yeah, then he couldn't get the initial shot off, so then he did a little spin turnaround move and ended up getting one by Apstis.
That was a very nice move by Braden Sutton to take the lead for the first time.
Yep.
For the Warriors.
2:58 now left to go in the first quarter. 3-2 is the score. Warriors are up. Okay. Hart and John Olenek meeting once again where the D meets the S. Ball is anyone's right now. Who's going to get it? Richards makes a play on it. Up. And Olenek gets it. Olenek now getting chased down by a couple of Raiders. Somehow kept it in his stick past the Dodge. Dodge has it now on the 35. Dishes it over. Sutton. Ooh. Sutton trying to find Reddy. Now you got Coleman with it. Coleman goes behind the net. Kramer on him. I think this is Breslin. Breslin, nice juke there. Breslin trying to bring it to the net. And oh my, what a goal.
I think he got 5-hole on Archie there, maybe.
Eddie Breslin.
That was, very nice little move to shake Kramer off and just get a shot in front.
Yeah, broke some ankles there, almost.
Almost.
So, 2:11 now,
my
4-2. Not really sure what happened, but Medfield's starting to take it away.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't there for when it happened in Medfield, so not exactly sure how the start happened, but hopefully this is just, we need a quick turnaround, a little momentum change for
Ethan
Raiders.
Fiore coming off. Not sure what that was about. Geeson coming in.
It looked like they were going to have Fury on the face-off for a second.
Yeah, weird. Weitzman now taking the draw against Olenek. All right, Olenek winning that one. Nice pass up to Coleman. Coleman bringing it down. Coleman. Ooh, just missing the net. Lucky break for the Raiders there.
So I have to ask, though, is it not a disadvantage having a long stick defenseman take the draw off of a short stick person?
I mean, yeah, I don't think it helps.
I thought that was an interesting tactic.
That's true.
Like, especially saying John Olenek seems to be
choke up on
really
it, but
good.
Still, it is kind of tough. It's tough to dig out those balls with the longer stick. Krellin now fires it up.
Gives it away, unfortunately.
Yeah. Now you got McPherson. Gets bumped out. Oh, great play from Giesen. Giesen now fires it to the middle of the field. Find Weitzman. Sam Weitzman dishes off to Sullivan. Sullivan to Fowler. Fowler is able to pick it up. Fowler covered pretty good in the corner. Fowler still working it, though. Nice juke there. Shakes his defenseman for a quick moment. Now dishes up to Hartnett. Hartnett to Atwood. To Cavallero.
A minute left in the quarter. First quarter.
Yep, Cavallero brings it to the center. Dishes it off to Sullivan. Sullivan now trying to bring it in. Oh, almost with that bounce shot. Kind of got thrown off his balance a little bit. Now 44 seconds. Olsen was there, though, and he's got it now in the corner. Olsen bringing it out. Olsen up to Cavallero. Cavallero to Atwood. We got 38 seconds now. Hartnett with it. Hartnett trying to get in. Hartnett push to the outside to Olsen, though. Olsen trying to work his way up above that goal line. Bounce pass to Sullivan. Sullivan, little spin move. Sullivan draws a call and gets a goal.
That was a much-needed goal from the Raiders.
You know, Grant Sullivan comes up with these big goals when you need them.
Yeah, that was exactly what the Raiders were looking for, I tell you. They had 3 unanswered goals from Medfield that were just starting to run away with it for a second.
And Medfield's going to go to the box for a 1-minute penalty for a slash. This is Lusby. No, this is Kermy going to the box here for Medfield. 16.5 seconds, and Hart and Olenek are going to meet in the middle once again.
Yeah, I wonder if whoever wins this one can run down and sprint for a shot.
Yeah, you got to wonder. We've seen it before. The draw. Olenek doing a good job winning these draws today. Olenek fires a pass. Oh, it gets through the intended target. And Raiders have 6 seconds. I don't know if it's going to be enough.
I do not think it will be. They got to cover a lot of ground in that time.
People are saying hold it. Yep, and that's what he's going to do. As the first quarter is now done. Raiders down by 1. 3-4 right now is the score going into the second quarter.
Trying to quit smoking? Remember the 4 Ds to help beat those nicotine cravings. Take your mind off the urge to smoke by doing something else. Things like crossword puzzles, mobile games, or reading a good book are all great ways to handle cravings and to keep your mind occupied. The craving to smoke will pass within minutes whether you smoke or not. Use sugar-free gum or mints, chew on carrots or celery sticks, call a friend, go for a short walk. Remind yourself that the craving will pass. Deep breathing is a great way to handle cravings to smoke. Taking 5 to 10 deep breaths, holding each one as long as possible, and slowly exhaling can help to relax, calm, and de-stress. Practice deep breathing as often as needed throughout the day. Water helps to reduce cravings, improve lung health, and flush toxins after quitting. Water is great for hydration and can also help to minimize nicotine withdrawal symptoms. Quitting smoking is difficult, but it's not impossible. You can do it.
All right, welcome back to the second quarter now. About to start, 12 minutes on the clock. Let's see what Dan Morris was talking about. Let's see if he got the team a little fired up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're still fired up. They're only down 1, and it is a rivalry game, so hopefully we can just keep that fire going.
You know, I would like to see the Raiders be a little bit more physical out there.
See, my thing with that is, it brings me back to my initial comment when Geeson, laid a check and got called.
It was from behind.
Okay.
Think.
From further look.
Yeah, good check, get some momentum going, you know.
Yeah.
Hartnett now to Atwood. Atwood gets it stolen. Nice steal, though, from Lusby. Lusby is one of those players, you know. He's tough. Even with a long pole like that.
Yeah, he's got a dangerous shot even with the long stick, huh?
Yeah.
Something.
I mean, that one wasn't dangerous because it missed the net. But as you can see, there was some potential.
It was shot at the right direction, though.
Yeah, but, yeah, Raiders going to have to come up with an answer for that. Warriors working the ball around. Richards covering them. Ready with it now. Fiore on him. Ready working it to the middle. Passes it to Dodge on that outside. Dodge trying to come in. Dodge goes behind the net. Dunn with it now. Dunn going to the middle. Good defense from Gramer, keeping him away. This is Ready. Goes behind the net. And the shot there. Archie leaves a juicy rebound and then scoops it up.
We didn't exactly know where it was once it hit his stick.
Yeah,
that's did track it just fine.
That's right. Need a defenseman sometime to step up and scoop that. Krellin. Nice breakout by him. A little spin move. He gets it knocked loose, and he's going to draw a whistle.
I think there was a timeout.
Oh, yeah.
A timeout from the Raiders.
Yeah, nice timing there. Dan Morris calling a timeout.
Yeah, because I think it was a clean,
Yeah.
like, poke check. I don't even, a stick check.
Yep.
It was a clean hack, if you will. But it was a great timeout.
Yeah, so head coach John Isef here for Medfield, talking it through with his team, along with Dan Morris and Cam Keeley for the Raiders.
Oh, you know what's interesting over the roster for Medfield is the assistant coaches have their years next to them, so I wonder if they're all Medfield graduates, alumni.
You know what? They probably are.
Like Michael Hopton from the 2019, Tommy Schofield.
Yeah, you know, I kind of recognize some of these names, actually.
Right, the Schofield brothers right there.
Yeah.
And then we'll give it Will Whitsley and Joe Bethany.
And Hopman. So 10-19 left to go in this half. 3-4. Raiders still down by 1. It's a good opportunity, though, for them to tie it up. Hartnett with it around the 36-yard line. 37. All right, whistle blows. Here he goes.
Jack Sampson is on defense for Medfield. He's one of their captains. He was facing off Hartnett.
Fowler has it now. Oh, he wipes out. But Atwood picks it up. Oh, good stick check there, though, from Lusby. Medfield takes it away, to the Raiders' dismay. Warriors working it. Oh, just missed on that crease opportunity.
And there was a bit of a check right there, but it was after the pass was made.
Mm-hmm. All right. Apsis dishes it up to Kramer. Kramer now on that far side, 40. Gonna pass to Olsen. Olsen really had to climb the ladder for that one. Is it now Olsen trying to work his way? Kind of stops on the goal line in that far corner. Working up the field, passes it to Atwood. Hartnett with it now. Cavallero gets the ball. Cavallero trying to work his way in. Cavallero goes back. Sullivan now. Sullivan to Hartnett. Hartnett put on the Jets, trying to go in. Medfield doing a great job pushing them out. Atwood with it now. Sullivan. Sullivan juke move. Another juke. Wipes out, but the pass gets through the Fowler. Fowler! Oh, what a save. Great save from Sanderson. I think it hits off his elbow or something.
That's pretty impressive balance from Sullivan to get the nice pass to Fowler while falling.
Yeah, I'm not sure why everyone's falling, but I have an idea. Could be that
bad
turf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It is going to get
it's
replaced
kinda
over the
dangerous,
summer.
which is good. Hopefully no one gets injured in the meantime. Medfield now with a great opportunity. I think that's Lusby. Oh, my
Hits the
goodness.
crossbar.
Lucky break for the Raiders there. Howard with it now.
And actually, Medfield, who took the shot, he's coming to the sidelines. Kind of.
Ready.
Nah, I was going to say.
Yeah, that's ready.
Yeah, ready. He doesn't look ready.
Yeah,
He looks like he needs a rest.
Yeah. Ready's not ready to go in quite yet again. All right. Warriors working the ball now on that far side. Comain passes it behind the net to Breslin. Breslin trying to get Krellin. Raiders doing a good job here on defense. Giesen covering him. Giesen, nice little check. Giesen bumps him out. Medfield working the ball up. Breslin passes it. All right, Medfield now trying to work in. Raiders just doing an excellent job. We got 7:06 left to go in this half. Still down by 1. Medfield now has it on that outside. This is Dodge with it. Dodge trying to work his way in. Dodge dishes it off to Sutton. Sutton gets hit.
Yeah, he initiated the contact, though.
Yeah, good check from Kramer. Now Richards doing a good job taking it out. Dishes it off to Sullivan. Sullivan in the corner. Kind of our blind spot here in the booth. Now Atwood with it. Atwood dishes it off to Hart. Hart to Hartnett. Hartnett on that far side. Raiders need to try to find a way to penetrate this defense.
Yeah, actually, no goals have been scored in this second quarter.
Yeah, here comes Hart, though. A little bit of a run. Dishes it off to Olsen. Oh, Olsen's pass a little low. And Krellin collides with their Breslin kid.
Yeah, they're midi.
5:51 now left to go in this half. Ref's going to give it to the Raiders. This is Hart. Hart now trying to go in to Olsen. Olsen dishes it up to Hartnett. Kind of great defense there. Not sure if that pass was a little forced. Now Medfield with a good opportunity here. This is Kermie, and great defense. Krellin passes to Newmarker. Newmarker's going to go back, try to separate himself a little bit. Tosses it up. I don't even think that Atwood knew where that ball was. Olsen now gets an opportunity. Olsen scoops it up. Had Fowler for a sec. Finds, Sullivan, and he bobbles it. Or it's just a good takeaway.
Yeah, I think that was a good take.
Yeah, Whiting. No, number 13. Yeah, Whiting with some good defense. Medfield now trying to get in, and does.
That's a big goal right there.
By Braden Sutton again. Their junior.
Say it's a big goal because I know it only gives them a 2-goal lead, but it's been hard to get one in this second quarter, I tell you. So
yeah, too, is like that was his hat trick. He's had quite the game, and Ronan Richards was all over him right there, and he somehow was able to get through and get that shot by Apsis. So great effort.
yeah, and it was a nice little shot too because the way he did it, he kept it low. It's tough to,
Yeah, so Warriors up by 2 right now.
tough to save is where I was going with
Olenek wins the draw and gets decked. The ball's, it's going to be Raider ball as Howard was unable to save it.
that. Nice try, though.
Yeah, it was. Good effort. This is Kramer. Nope, that was Newmarker. 2 Apsis. Apsis just casually taking a stroll. Good dish right to Kramer. Kramer to Olsen. Olsen trying to draw the defender in. So working out, getting shoved, kept his balance though.
I tell you, a good thing those lacrosse balls are hard as rubber. Because if they were a wiffle ball, they'd be flying around like wild.
Yeah, with this wind. Hartnett unable to get the shot off, and good defense here for Medfield.
Olsen almost got a stick on the goalie's pass right there. Would have been great.
Hart running down. Dodge. Oh my goodness. What a goal. Dodge just stuck with it, and Medfield now goes up by 3.
Yeah, so that's their biggest lead of the game again. They've had it once, but not the best.
Not
for the
ideal.
Raiders. No, it's like I said, it's been tough scoring this second quarter. It's the second one, and they've both been Medfield.
Yeah,
so.
Medfield, they're forcing a lot of turnovers here for the Raiders in the Medfield zone, and it's showing on the scoreboard.
Yep, they're making them pay for it.
Yeah, they really are. So, Raiders need to figure it out and try to figure out this Olenek kid because he seems to be winning like every draw.
Yeah, he's one of those face-off get-offs for the most part. I mean, sometimes he kind of stays on for a second, but he does hustle off too.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
And that's just a weapon of none other. Like we've had that in years before.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
Is that Raw's bottom, I think, and a couple others.
Yeah, they get to just conserve all their energy, really focus on that draw. And I mean, not a bad
like we
move.
said, it's huge because that's immediate possession and control.
I know, but at the same time, you lose a good midi in the field. So, it's a strategy.
Yeah. Well, that's where, and John does a good job hustling.
Oh, my goodness. What a goal. Medfield
Do you see the number on
gets
that one?
another one. I'm trying to figure it out. These jerseys aren't too forgiving here. Say that is
He's running towards us,
number
and I still
5.
Couldn't read it that well.
I know, right? That was neat. Number 5. Yeah, numbers looking us dead in the eyes, and we still can't see it.
Give it a couple more yards, people, and okay.
So
that's a big one for Medfield. Now 7-3 with just under 3 in the first half.
yeah. Oh, Olenek scoops up another one somehow. Right when you think he was going to lose one. Dishes it off here to Dodge. Dodge
like,
waiting for a line change.
You do it well like Olenek did, though. You don't compromise anything. Like you said, you save your energy, and he makes the play multiple times a game.
Yeah, when you have that type of depth, too, it's good. So, Medfield with it behind the net right now. Trying to work his way up. Newmarker sticking with him, though. Oh, Newmarker is going to draw.
Yeah,
gonna get a call.
that's a little trip or hold.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
It was good effort by Newmarker, too. Kind of like Medfield tripped over the stick / it was held up.
So, Medfield's going to have a...
I didn't catch how much time for that one. Maybe only 30 seconds. Or
a minute or
most,
30
yeah.
seconds or so.
Definitely wasn't a 2-minute.
So, yeah, I mean, Medfield now has the possession in that corner by the ref right now. Working the ball around. The man advantage here. Lusby now fires it back. Warriors working it up again. Doing a good job. Good fundamentals, Cam.
Yeah, and being up a man, they really gives you some space to show him off.
Lusby looks like, oh, thought he was going to shoot it. Sutton loses the ball. Oh, Grammer almost gets it. Medfield gets it back out for a second. But, yep, they got it back. Dish it up. Lusby looks like he's going to. Oh, what a shot. What a save. Ball still loose, though, hacking around. And look at that.
Wow.
Breslin able to scoop it up and just get it over Apsis. You know what, Cam? I don't. You got to like it if you're a Medfield player, but it's just like, ugh.
Well,
where was all the help?
Well, yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Like, I mean, Apsis made the great initial save from a big shot, and there was 2 Medfield people before Dover-Sherborn defenseman just getting on the ball. So
Yeah.
it's unfortunate, especially when you're Apsis and you make that initial save.
Yeah, so Raiders falling back a little bit now. Score right now is 3-8. You got to try to figure out an answer here.
Yeah, shut out in this second quarter, our Raiders, without a goal.
Yeah, Medfield just really turned on the gas here. I still have faith in the Raiders, and hopefully you do too.
Yeah, there's a lot of time. I mean,
Right, Cloney with it now.
it's just one
Oh,
bad
never mind,
quarter.
it's not Cloney. Dunn with it. Dunn dishes that far side. Medfield working it in to the middle. Dishes it off. Oh, look at that. Weitzman
That
picked
was a
it off.
snag.
I was like, how do you even do that?
I don't know what the whistle was for, though. What?
What? I know.
I thought that was the cleanest pickoff I've seen
I think
for a
it
while.
was. I don't even know how he did that on his like backhand like that. That's amazing. I have to watch the tape on that. Medfield now trying to work the ball up. Oh, missing on that shot was Breslin.
And there's just 25 seconds left in this first half.
Yeah, this is Howard with it behind the net. Howard trying to center it or shoot it.
I
Not
think
really
he was
sure.
trying to shoot that.
But now you got 13.9 seconds. Medfield's still going to have the ball. Little go defense chant there by a Raider fan. All right, Medfield trying to work the ball up. Richards covering him.
Richards not going to let him get
Breslin.
a shot off.
Oh, Richards making a stop to that. And that's going to, oh, he's going to heave it. Missed the net by a little bit. But
Not a bad thought right there. Why not try to haul it for the shot after making a good defensive play?
yeah, that was huge. You know, Richards coming up big on that defensive play there, not letting Breslin's shot go through. But
So just a really tough quarter for the Raiders.
yeah, I know. This second quarter, like halfway in, it just kind of let the Warriors really take it to them. All right, welcome back, everybody, for some second half action. 12 minutes on the clock right now. Once again, the score is 3-8. Raiders going to try to get back in this one. Olenek taking the draw again against Hart. So Medfield, as you know, has been getting some goals. Raiders got to really watch out for number 10, Sutton. He already has a hat trick and definitely a force out there. All right, Medfield working the ball. Now they have Sampson with it, number 23, up by the D. Pass it off to Dunn. Dunn bobbles it for a second. Geeson chasing him now. Geeson still chasing him. Dunn trying to get around him. Really slowed it down there. Pass it back. They're behind Archie right now. This would be Breslin. Breslin trying to work it up. Kramer covering him. Breslin keeps... Wow, nice shot there. Yeah. Breslin keeps his balance and fires a shot on Archie. Now Krellin with it, breaking it out. Krellin's going to pass to Kramer. Good pressure here from Medfield. And good pass right back to Krellin. Krellin. Oh, yep. Good takeaway on Fowler there. Medfield now trying to break it out and does. This is Sampson with it. Right on that far side 30. Walking it up, waiting for Dodge. Dodge comes in. And has the ball on the 35. Dodge gonna fire, just missing. See there, like he had a big lane to shoot, and he went for it. Luckily that shot missed. Medfield has it in the corner now. This is Breslin. Passes up to Dodge. Dodge juke there. Dodge fires, gets one pass. Man.
Medfield's right back where they were in the second quarter.
Yeah, they are
Starting
just...
the second half, just hot right now.
They are tough.
Got a good shot. It doesn't matter who's taking it right now.
Yeah, you know, it just seems like they have the shot, whereas you look at the Raiders offense and they're trying to get a lane or a shot, and it's like not there.
Yeah, it's true.
So, back to the draw. And the drawing board.
Yeah, so it's
Olenek
actually
winning another
9-3 Medfield now.
Olenek winning another draw. Centers this pass to Knee. Knee waiting for some guys. He's just chilling, killing clock. You know, if you're Medfield, you really don't have any urgency. You can just chill a bit. This is Sutton. It's a little swim move. Pass to Dodge. Dodge trying to bring it to the front. Dodge! Nice ground shot. Nice save by Archie.
Yeah, Archie read that pretty well. He even dropped to his knees, I believe.
Yeah, it's like a ground ball shot. Now Richards has it on that far side, trying to break it out. Runs right by Breslin. Dishes it off to Sullivan. Sullivan has it in that far side. The 10 goes behind the goal line. Pass up to Fowler, but it gets by him. Kind of a tough pass, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, like you said,
And then that's a tough pass also.
the paths are opening up for Medfield, and they're all closing for the Raiders. I mean, which tells you that Medfield's playing tremendous defense.
Yeah, and look at this. Medfield has it, and what a save by Archie, as Breslin had some space in front.
Archie wasn't falling for that one. He jumped with him the whole way.
Oh, almost a quick opportunity there. And what a wild pass from Olenek. This is Sullivan now. Getting chased down. Sullivan gets it up. Oh, what a pass to Fowler. And Fowler buries.
Much needed. So it's been almost, what's that, 15 minutes about with the Raiders not getting a goal. Actually, a little more than that. So it's good to open the floodgates again. Hopefully we can just keep adding on now.
Yeah, agreed.
That is now 9-5 with 8:25 left in the third quarter.
All right. Once again, this draw. Can the Raiders figure out this face-off, get-off, guys? Not seeming like it. Now Drummond has it. Drummond. Covered by Kramer. Really pestered by Kramer right now. We're going to run it back, pass it. Medfield doing a good job finding space out there. This is Blake with it now.
Yeah, and you can sense like Medfield doesn't have any urgency. They don't need to.
No, Coleman way up with it. You know they can make a run if they want. Coleman trying to come in. Dish it off to Sutton. Sutton gonna work his way to the front. Sutton looking for some separation. Raiders doing a good job, and Ronan knocking him over. Sutton getting the pass off though, and it's gonna get away from the intended target. Raider ball.
Yeah, so Sutton though, very tough.
Yeah, great defense there from the Raiders. They need more of that.
To manage to hold on to the ball, though, while getting pushed down and such is mighty impressive.
Jeez, what an absolute pass there.
Abs just laying out a dime to Kramer.
Yeah. All right, now Olsen with it. Olsen getting chased down by two Warriors. Olsen still has it. And, yeah. Good defense there from Medfield. Kane just came in with a Paul Bunyan chop.
Yeah, clean too.
Splitting wood. And now Medfield picks it up. Centering pass just gets away from Blake. It's going to be Raider ball.
No, the Paul Bunyan chops, though, when they're clean, it's pretty impressive.
I know,
I mean,
right?
a little scary, but impressive.
You know, it's funny. My stick got totally bent that way one time. I had to, like, bend it back. So I didn't want to buy a new one. All right, this is Hart with it now. Hart running it behind Sanderson. Medfield just doing a good job sticking with him. Hart in it now. Gets the pass from Atwood. Back to Atwood. Atwood has an absolute rocket when he can get it off. Goes back. Fowler with it. Speaking about rocket. And look at that. Just good defense there. Did you get that number?
What was it, 28 maybe?
Yeah, I think it was Zielinski. You know, that's the thing about these jerseys, you know. Can't give people the credit sometimes because you don't even see what their number is. So.
Yeah, I think you're right, though. I think that was Zielinski.
Richards trying to break it out. Has some pressure on him. Good maneuvering there. Another good move. Oh, that one he got.
Solid defense.
But look at that. He
What
came
a
in and got a
dive.
poke on it.
Oh,
And
he's going to get a...
Yeah, Fowler
There you
got
go.
checked. I think that was Howard running into him.
That was a great dive by Richards, though.
Yeah,
to
it
keep
was.
going.
Last-ditch effort dive, and look, that's big reason why they got possession right now. Hopefully they can put one in. 5:30 left to go in this third quarter. 4-9 is the score. Raiders are down. Sullivan gets chopped. Passes Hart to Hartnett. Like, look at that. They just, like, cannot find a shooting lane. Sanderson having kind of an easy night here.
Well, sheesh, his defense helps him so much.
I know, Atwood wiping out. Is it the turf?
It's been past like halfway through the third quarter. These defense have a lot in the tank.
Yeah, it's quite impressive. Hart trying to get in. See, that's when it's like you got so much speed and you still like.
Yeah, knowing Hart is getting like rejected.
But it's like that just goes to tell you how quick this Warrior defensive squad is.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So look at that easy break out there. They got the ball now now behind Apsis, working it around. Sutton with it. Sutton centers it up to Knee. Knee covered by Hamilton Sen, but Knee dishes it up to Dodge. 4:11 now on the clock. Dodge trying to get in, gets by. Look at this open shot. Just wide open lane.
Yeah, there was.
What's she gonna do there?
This is again some good quarters and some bad quarters. The first quarter was by far your best quarter. And then Medfield has found their game, and unfortunately Raiders have been looking for theirs.
Yeah, Dodge gets the hat trick on that one too. Medfield now with 10.
Yeah, so
Raiders
two people
with 4.
on the Warriors with hat tricks. And I think Sullivan's the only one looking really close to one.
He's only got 1 goal.
What? Thought he had 2.
No.
My mistake. Is it Atwood then?
Fowler has 2.
Okay. Should have guessed that one.
It's usually one or the other.
Ah, yeah.
No, it's like Fowler or Sullivan mostly. Atwood
Yeah, you could throw
definitely
him in there
berries
for sure.
too. That's true. Throw his name in the hat. All right, Medfield. Once again, oh, that shot goes wide. But Medfield there to scoop it up. It's Breslin. Covered by Richards. Richards, few hacks there. Breslin gets in, hits the post.
Ooh, lucky post.
Oh,
too.
Weitzman couldn't reel it in. Now finally does. Weitzman passes to Archie. Apsis. Sweet dish to Krellin. Krellin passes up to Olsen. Olsen trying to get by Whiting. Under 3 now to go in this quarter. Fowler with it. We said Fowler looking for the hat trick. Fowler's had some pretty nice goals today. Dishes it off the Hart.
He's also getting played really well on defense,
yeah,
I tell you.
he's getting hit. If he's getting knocked over, he just gets up. He's just good hard-nosed game, good hard-nosed player. Now Sullivan with it. Sullivan trying to get in. Great defense, though. Now he gets it to Atwood. Atwood now trying to get in. Graber doing a good job, along with this whole D squad out here. Fowler now trying to get in. Great swim move.
Wow.
Swims
Hart-
forward and back real quick.
Hart's at a pick.
Sullivan! Oh my goodness.
What a
Good
save.
opportunity. And Sanderson.
So Hart even sent a nice pick and got hit in the process. And still couldn't open up a nice enough shot. Medfield's defense is just on their game.
Medfield just got absolutely
Tripped.
baseballed by Fowler. That was like,
It's good to see you say okay, though.
yeah. Oh, that's Lacrosse. He's like, man, you just took a two-hand swing on me like I was a fastball.
This is wild. It's a minute and 47 left in the third quarter. Raiders have only scored 1 goal since the first quarter.
It's crazy.
I mean, I can't emphasize the Medfield's defense is just a force.
I know. It's just the Raiders having so much trouble getting anything in, and Sullivan doing a good job on that last scoring opportunity. Just saw a lane and went for it. And at this point, you just need to get some shots on. So That's what you got to do.
Yep. You're down by 6, and you only got about 13 minutes a game.
Yeah,
Regulation
Medfield
left.
working the ball around very well. Absis making a save. A little poke right in front. And Raiders get it. Absis with it. Gonna creep it up. Absis. Great pass right to Krellin. Krellin now. You know what I'm thinking? Seriously, you might need some defensemen and whatever to come make that run all the way and see if it opens up some lanes.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad thought right there. You don't want to tire out your defense too much by doing it.
Yeah.
But
You gotta come up with something.
yeah, and I think that's what they're going to try to do right here. Quick timeout.
Yeah, so 50 seconds, 50.8 left in the third quarter. 4-10 right now. You know, I say this every game, but we run the fourth quarter clock if one team is up by 12. So
I do not think we're going to get a running clock this game. It is only a
Doesn't seem
6-point
like it.
lead right now going into the fourth. So
never know.
Medfield would really have to start running away with this one, which would be terrible for
Yeah.
our Raiders.
Sullivan got his stick tweaked a little bit, I think. And now you have Quinn McMakin down there getting his stick looked at.
Like you said, I mean, a couple of big hacks and it could get
Yeah,
twisted in some
it
sort of
does.
crazy way.
I
Like,
don't know. It really happens quite frequently.
it's like
Especially with the defensive sticks because they're easier to bend.
it's like popping a dent out of a car door, I tell you.
Yep. I know a few of my friends, their long stick got broken, so they turned it to a short stick.
That's funny.
But,
That's
I mean-
that's a good good change right
All
there.
right, I'll be like, hey, coach, I'm no longer a long stick mini.
Unless you
I'm a-
want to buy me the,
Yeah, exactly.
the extension.
Yeah, buy me a new twig and we'll talk.
So Sullivan is getting a penalty or something, or is in
Yeah.
the box for that. Or no,
But
okay.
now he's off.
It was just a quickie.
All right, yes, Sullivan with it now. Dishes to Atwood. 35 seconds. Atwood has it. Going to dish to Fowler. Fowler backpedals there for a second. Little spin move. Trying to work his way in. Fantastic defense, though. That was Zielinski covering him. Oh, what an opportunity there.
Big save. What a good read right there.
Was that Olsen on the shot?
That
or
was
Weiss?
Olsen getting robbed.
Yep, that's what I thought.
That was a big save. I think he stepped out of bounds, but that was just a huge save.
It's going to be the Raiders' ball right now with 6.3. Fowler has it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, good stuff there. Nice tip by Whiting. Just blocking that pass from going through to Olsen. So, at the end of 3 quarters, 4-10 is the score right now.
Hi, I'm Norfolk County Sheriff Patrick McDermott. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. If you need help, call SafeLink at 877-785-2020. SafeLink is a 24/7 toll-free domestic violence hotline.
All right, we are back for some fourth quarter action. I'm Brad Crandall alongside Cam Crandall and Elsa Sukso on camera.
Yeah, and I'm actually in the press box now with a big stanchion in my way, blocked seat, if you will.
I know. This press box has so many blind spots, believe me. It's Hart, though, bringing it in. Hart gets pushed.
Tried to spin off it, too.
Man, that was a good opportunity. It's too bad he couldn't get that shot off. Sanderson with it now. Just going to dish it over to Frey, I think. No, actually, that's not Frey. That was Kermie. Kermie passes it off to Dunn. Dunn has it in the middle. They are just ready to kill clock.
Oh, yeah. I mean, up by 6.
I mean, you can't blame them.
They haven't even given up 6.
They're like, hold on,
goals
let's just
today.
talk real quick.
That's right. I mean,
We talked to you about your car's extended warranty.
Do you have 10 to 15 minutes to talk?
Let's talk about the Lord and Savior. And this is knee now, bringing it up past that far side. Working it, trying to work it on Apsis. Going in, shot wide, and he got bumped off too by Gramer.
Yeah, I didn't even think Gramer hit him that hard, but I think Gramer's just a solid guy.
Yeah. He's real sturdy. This is Dodge. Centering pass to McPherson.
Big save by Apsis right
And
there.
a nice check by Richards. Apsis fires a pass. Oh, misses the.
Is it
Nope. Ended up going into Olsen's stick.
Olsen's great at reading those.
Yeah. Olsen, quick pass up. A little low, though, for Sullivan. But Fowler scoops it up. I'd be like, what? They're changing it out right in front of him. Atwood now has it. Pass it off to Sullivan. Sullivan can be a hero when he wants to. Pass to Olsen, and fantastic pass.
That was really nice. And then a great shot by Olsen.
Yeah.
Like you said, Sullivan can be the hero if he wants to be
And,
sometimes.
you know, and making a nice pass is being a hero. So Sullivan in on a few really nice assists this game, along with the goal.
Absolutely.
He could be the difference maker again.
Yeah, I mean, you struck first in the quarter, so they're right back at doing what they wanted to do. That's how they started the game. Let's just hope we can keep it going.
Yeah, well, that was a good start, but Medfield winning that draw. And, of course, they might try to kill clock, or they're going for it, and that was way too easy.
Wow, yeah, talk about
Just
answering
Dodge.
back like nothing.
Dodge bringing it in, finding no other than number 10, Sutton.
Yeah,
And just a quick response, really.
that was
Quite heartbreaking.
10-second response. Yeah, I feel like that's might be pretty telling as if they want to turn it on, they can score just like that.
Well, you know what? Another thing, Cam, is like you see the programs, and we just need to really find a way to boost up these youth programs. And look at Medfield's bench. You know, they have all these kids ready to go, full of energy. You know, and the Raiders just have a short bench.
Yeah, it's true.
You know?
That's very true.
And look at the size difference between the benches, you know, and the depth and everything. So this all definitely plays a factor, especially in sports like football and
All of
lacrosse
them,
and everything, really.
yeah. Like, I heard that there's like some schools.
Flag goes up. I think Sullivan got called
Oh, no.
with something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was
17's
Lusby
pointing at
saying
his head.
he's in his head. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Definitely. And not a good penalty to take. And look at that. What a goal from a long pull. That was Comain.
Yeah.
Pretty nice goal.
Nice answer from the after getting the flag. You know, Medfield's keeping their cool pretty well. As why wouldn't they? They're up by 7 now.
Yeah.
So it's interesting, though. After the first quarter, I was thinking it was going to be a lot different from the last time that these guys met. But right now, you look at the scoreboard, and it's mighty similar.
Yeah, it is. And just the face-offs have not been going the Raiders' way. Once again.
Yeah, even those loose balls, Medfield's winning
Yeah,
it. Oh,
what a
that was a nice
yeah.
grab.
Fantastic catch from Breslin, and what a pass. Finds Sutton.
Wow.
That's just
Is that
ridiculous.
Sutton's 6th goal now, I think? 5th or 6th? Might have
5.
Okay, I was going to say, you might almost have the double hat trick.
You know, it's one of those things, too. You know, you can say, like, and see sometimes who you really need to cover, and even if you know you got to cover them, they still end up getting 6 on you, you know?
Yeah. Medfield's got a really great program, and this year they've been in a lot of championships in multiple sports, so they're just full of athletes is where I was going with that.
Yeah, they're having themselves a good crop.
Right. And like you said, there's a ton of them to pick from,
Yeah.
bunch of subs, a bunch of players.
Everybody's amped up. Medfield boys hockey almost won the championship. The girls did win, so boys came awfully close though. And look at this, Medfield bringing it to the house. Great passing, and look at that. Are you kidding me? Now they're just scoring at will right now.
Yeah.
That was Breslin, and fantastic passing.
Well, we might almost get a running clock at some point. I mean, I don't think so. It's a 9-point lead now.
8 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Score is 5-14 right now.
Yeah, Medfield is just, they have this game. Raiders just looking to win the next play, if you will.
Just a cold, windy, miserable game right now.
Yeah.
Be a little less miserable if you're winning, you know. But
It's tough. It's tough to be a Raider fan right now, and Medfield's doing what they're doing.
yep, hey, look at that. Good face-off win by Hart. Oh, pass gets by Olsen, though, and it's going to be Warriors ball. 8:05 now left to go. Warriors bringing it up. Surprised he's running, to be honest with you.
Yeah, saying you're talking kill some clock.
Yep. Kermie dishes up a pretty nice pass. Sutton dishes it off. Good defense up, but somehow Warriors get it back.
Just spun in between two Raiders and got away.
Yeah. This is done with it right now on the 40-yard line. Yeah, this is what I mean, you know, just like, oh, you want the ball? Medfield trying to bring it in. Passing behind the net. Looks like they still want more. Good save from Apsis. Blocking the wraparound opportunity. Look at that. Breslin just
putting on the pressure.
Yeah, sneaky. Now Apsis bringing it up. Passes to Newmarker. Bo's going to fire a solid pass right up to Fowler. Fowler trying to get in. Fowler, nice spin move. Hasn't had a shot for a quick second, but Zielinski closed in quick. Cavallero dishes it off to Atwood. Atwood to Hart. Hart over to Fowler. Fowler, nice pick from Hart. Fowler spin move now. A little dish up, but good defense says that was Drummond able to get in the way of that pass. Look at that. Put on the brakes. Would you just look at it, Cam?
Yeah, well, he put on the brakes and the...
And puts a nice pass up. And guess who scored? Breslin again. Fantastic stuff from Kermie, I think, on defense. Or was that? Yeah, I think it was Kermie.
Yeah, I couldn't quite tell. Okay, confirmed it was Kermie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, great play from Kermie.
Excellent play. I feel like every one of these Medfield players might have a point, whether it's defense on the assists or what.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you got to be
plays.
seriously impressed with the Medfield defense. They've just been nearly impossible to score on.
Then the offense, like this quarter, they've just kind of scored what on will.
Yeah, I know.
When they
Yeah.
want, you know.
Not even mentioning the offense, right?
Yeah.
Definitely no slouches. Simon Hart has it in the corner. Dish it off to Fowler. Fowler working his way up. Dish off to Cavallero. Cavallero up to Atwood. Good job corralling the bounce pass. Now Sullivan with it. Sullivan trying to work his way in and just fires one up. That was in my blind spot, actually. Ball's out of bounds, though. I think it's going to be Warriors ball. Yep, Warriors. Working around. Newmarker covering him. Now Dodge has it. Up by the 40-yard line, far side. 5:05 left to go in this game. 5-15 is the score.
Yeah.
Bit of a blowout.
Still no running clock, though. It's a 12-point lead for boys versus the 10-point for girls.
Krellin almost taking that one away. Oh, good defense from Kramer there. Ball's on the ground right now. Oh, big hit from Krellin. And a flag comes flying up. No, I think it was Weitzman, actually.
Yeah, it was Weitzman.
Yeah. No, it was... Wait. I thought you just... Yeah.
18. Unnecessary. Got the penalty. That's unnecessary roughness.
Yeah, I mean, that was a little unnecessary.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that's a bit of frustration setting in, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Don't love to see it, but you can understand it.
Yeah, I remember, you know, during a blowout, the losing team would always get chippy and just angry, you know, because it's like, at what point, that's like what you're playing for. It's like, what a absolute rocket from Dodge. About 20-something yards out.
Yeah.
Medway once again.
So 11-point lead now, 4:22.
And Dodge having himself a game.
Now I gotta ask though, like when you're getting beat like this, what's the harm in throwing Daly in net and checking the backup?
You know, I actually totally agree with that. You know, you just give Apsis a rest at this point.
Should have maybe done it at the start of the quarter. I mean, it was like a 6-point game.
Yeah, Dylan Daly, a good backup to have, you know, and I mean,
got some
might as well
size
give
to
them
him.
some speed. Yeah, he does, and good kid, and it's just good to give these
your
kids some
backups.
experience,
Yeah.
you know, because if anything ever happened to Archie or whatever happened, you know, you want your other guy ready to go.
Oh yeah, and just have some game, not just practice.
Game
time.
experience.
Yeah, game experience. I mean, like, we knew we were going to lose, unfortunately, by the start of the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
So, again, no harm, no foul there.
that's true. So this is Blake now with it. Looking like he's going to make a run towards the net. Oh, trips up and gets hit. Kramer comes out of the pile. Kramer, see, this is where I'm like, if he brought it to the net, he might have had a lane. But you don't know.
Yeah, I wonder what made him turn away right there. That's a good point, though,
Yeah.
rather than, like, cutting into the net.
Yeah, you cut towards the net, and you might have one of the best shots all quarter, you know, all half.
Yeah. But instead he turned away, and unfortunately then nothing happened.
Yes. Let the defender catch up. Zielinski firing a nice pass there. Oh, look at that. Richards took it away. Past the Apsis. We got about 3 minutes now left to go in this game. 5-16. Warriors dominating. That far pass over Olsen and not desirable.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't want to talk about it, but I am also curious. Now, has Medfield beat us each game in each sport this season? Like our rivalries go?
Quiet you. I think you might be right. I'm not sure about tennis, but...
Yeah, okay, that's true. There's a couple of those. The ones that we have filmed, though, I sadly think have all been wins for Medfield.
They're having themselves a year.
Yeah, like we were saying.
Mm-hmm. Girls and guys.
Yep. And theys and thems and z's and zos and
Yes.
zips and zaps.
All right. Now, Medfield, you got to wonder if they're going to try to get another one here.
It wouldn't be bad if they did, just to speed up this last 2
That's
minutes.
true. Give us running clock. And they did.
Oh,
Look at
how
that.
sweet. How nice of them.
Very generous.
Give us the 2 minutes running time. No more whistles, please.
Brelin finding number 19, Dunn, with a really nice pass.
And you could say that this game is finished. I was going to say done, but only me gets done.
Oh, stop it and start it on the face-off, apparently.
Oh, I thought it was running.
So it is. It's about to. Now it's going to be running.
Yeah, so just a minute and a half running clock left in this game. It is 17-5 Medfield with the lead.
You know, Cam, I don't like this 12-point up in the fourth running clock time. Like, come on, it should be like 10 at any point in the game.
Absolutely.
'Cause it's just ridiculous. You're making it look really bad for the losing team.
Yeah, and I don't understand why it would be any difference for the boys and girls in that matter.
Yeah. Up 12 is crazy. Look at that. Sullivan gets it hacked out of his hands.
It's like up 10 is crazy. With 2 more goals, what's the real difference?
Yeah, no, I agree.
So just 1
Newmarker
minute to
steals
kill
it.
here. Raiders looking to maybe score. End on a good note.
Yeah, Hart bringing it up, pass it off to Fowler. Fowler looking for his hat trick.
Oh, wouldn't that be a nice little
That would be nice.
end to the...
There are
to the
definitely
night?
some highlights in this game for both teams. But oh, Fowler just missing on that one.
And a car getting dinged in the back, I think.
Yep.
All right, and 10 seconds left. We're going to get a shot.
Maybe Sullivan with it. Pass to Olsen, and that is a wrap, folks. So, you know, final score in this one was 5-17. Raiders got bested. And you know what, Cam? The last time that they played was 4-17.
Oh, okay.
The Raiders got bested. So, Raiders doing a little better than they did last game. But, you know, the way they started off, I really thought they had an opportunity.
Yeah, agreed. The first quarter was just where you kind of wish you lost connection and then find the end of the game because...
I know, right?
But
look good. Well, that's all she wrote, folks. I'm Brad Crandall once again. Cam Crandall alongside me and Elsa Sukso on camera. Thank you for watching.